Good morning, students. Today we'll learn grammar. So open your books to page number 4, lesson number 2, infinitive. Now what is infinitive? Infinitive is a form of verb. The root form or the base form, like how a tree has a root, or when we stand we need a base or we need a platform to stand. We can't stand in the air, isn't it? We need something to stand or we need something to keep, like a bench or a table. So that becomes the base. So here also we are going to learn how the form of a word on which its other forms are based is called the root form or the base form. Again I repeat, the form of a word on which its other forms are based is called the root form or the base form. Now if you see the word, for example, they have given you walk. Walk is the root and the main word. From this main word, the root word or the base word, we can make other words like walks, walked, walking and walker, or he is walking, he will be walking, or he has walked. Next word is be. Be is the root of is, am, are, was, were, being and being. So in that same way, like drink. Drink is the root word and other words are drank, drinks, drunk. Play. Play is the root word and the other words are plays, played, playing. All these are other forms of that base or the root word. Now these words we use in different types of sentences, like we use in past tense, present continuous or future tense. So what word, the base word or the root word, we can't keep it as it is. We can't say I walk yesterday or I eat yesterday or I eat tomorrow. We have to change the word. You have to say it, I will be eating in the afternoon, or I drank the water in the morning, or you can say I walked for a kilometer, or you can say I drew this picture. So you have to change the word when you are using it in the tense forms. So let's see the infinitive. Now infinitive means what? Again I repeat, it is the root form of the verb and that is called infinitive. So whatever word, the verb, that main word is the infinitive. The root form of the verb is called the infinitive. Now there are many different uses of this infinitive, but here we'll see only one of them. Now see the first sentence. I was glad when I heard of your success. Now here a clause has the same subject. Now subject is I and again there is one more subject. Again it is repeating I. Second sentence, he was very sorry when he heard of your loss. Again you can see a clause has the same subject as the main sentence. Third, do not promise that you will come. Again here you can see do not promise that you will come. Now in the first sentence we have seen I was glad when. So here a clause and a main sentence. The main sentence is I was glad and the clause is when I heard of your success. Same way he was sorry when. So these are the sentences where you can find the verbs. Now if you see, such sentences can be expressed more better or in a better way using an infinitive. That is, now here infinitive is there, the verb is there, but using a to plus infinitive. Now when you add to the infinitive or to the root word, it becomes a different sentence. Now let's see the sentence. I was glad. We have seen in the first sentence I was glad when I heard. Here we are saying I was glad to hear of your success. See the word when I heard changed to hear. Okay. Second sentence, he was sorry to hear of your loss. Previous sentences, he was sorry when he heard. And here we have removed the word when he heard and we have added to here. That is the main root word of or the verb, the main verb, that is the infinitive or the base word. So these are called the root words, and here we can use them. You can keep them as they are. Now see the next part. Combining sentences by using a, to, plus infinitive. Now here again we are taking two sentences. In the previous thing we have learned that we have taken the main sentence and there is a clause in that. What was the clause? I was glad when I heard of your success. So from when, and here the two different sentences are there. That is, she is very old. First sentence. Second sentence is she cannot walk. Now they have combined the sentences, both the sentences, by using to plus infinitive. Infinitive again the root verb or the root form or the base form of the verb. She is too old to walk. They have added she is too old instead of very. They had made she is too old and they have cut the word she cannot and they have combined the sentence and they have used the word to work. Same way in the next sentence, he is very fat. He cannot run. He is too fat to run. Third, I have some duties. I must perform them. Here also, I have some duties to perform. And the fourth sentence, she heard the news of her success. She was glad of that. Here too we can see she was glad to hear the news of her success. Now students, I'll give you some more examples. Like, she is very weak. She cannot stand. Now these are two sentences. We can make them one. She is very weak, or you can say she is too weak to stand. You can say she is too weak to stand. The second sentence is he is very lazy. He cannot write. You can combine them and you can write he is too lazy to write. So like this you can convert the sentences into one by using the main or the root form or the base form of the verb, that is called infinitive. Now students, please read this lesson once again and go through the exercises 4 and 5. In the next period I will give you the answers. Try to solve on your own. If you see the first exercise, exercise 4, you understand how you can write. You have to just use to plus infinitive. Whatever infinitive words are there, the root forms of the verb, you can use them and you can add to for that and you can construct. You do it, I will give you the right answers. You try to solve the answers. Okay. So, read the lesson again and understand it and then try to solve the answers. Thank you.